back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Cobb, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video. Today I'll be talking in depth with MOISES Caicedo, Romelu Lukaku, and Chelsea outgoing, and all things Chelsea. So if you're new, I'm Cam from Cam's Cobb, and I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. I'm trying to get to 900 subs very soon, so if you like and subscribe, that'd help a lot. But without further ado, let's get in the first story. Now, where to start with Caicedo? I've got lots of stories on him today, but without further ado, I'm just going to start with Fabrizio Romano, who has said Brian is tough, and it's their strategy. They ask for big money. Chelsea are optimistic and confident MOISES Caicedo will be a Chelsea player. They don't want to pay crazy money. They will still offer the forward and offer more than 70 million plus add-ons, still ongoing. Now, this is following Nathan Gizzing's story, which said what we bidded last week, saying Chelsea last week had an offer rejected out of hand by Brighton worth around 65 million plus 5 million in bonuses, which add up to 70 million. But it's thought that today and this week going to get closer to the 80, but starting with 75 million and working our way up from there. This is good. This is the most MOISES Caicedo news we've had in about 2 weeks, because if you cast your mind back 2 weeks ago, we put our first 2 bids on. They're around £60 million, but since then Declan Rice, of course, was signed by Arsenal for 105 million. So what do Brighton think? Yeah, we can get 100 million for Caicedo. Well, not going to be quite 100 million, but closer to 100 million than it is now. Going to Bobby Vincent, talking about Caicedo and wanting to push a move, he said MOISES Caicedo has his heart set on the move to Chelsea, and sources have confirmed Caicedo's head will not be turned despite interest from elsewhere. There's a genuine belief in Chelsea that Brighton will eventually accept £18 million. But focusing on personal terms, I've talked about many stories this week about other clubs wanting to be in for Caicedo, being Man United, Liverpool and Arsenal, but his personal terms are pretty much agreed in January, and he has the heart set for this move for months now. And I think if it carries on like this for more than a week, which I don't think it will, he will be pushing for the deal more. He's going to fly to America with Brighton, but funny enough, Chelsea are flying to America as well, so we can meet up and hopefully do the medical out there like we did with Fofana. But I think the deal is very close to happening. But finally ending in some good news about Fabrizio Romano, who said Chelsea had 70 plus add-ons turned down by Caicedo. Keep calm and let's see what happens this week. Negotiations are going well. Well, I will keep calm, Fabrizio, because the radio silence, getting 1 or 2 stories a day last week was a bit annoying. Of course, I knew that Chelsea and Brighton were keeping contact, of course, because with a deal of this magnitude, yeah, it's going to take a long time. But, like with Declan Rice, they signed him like a week ago and he only got announced 2 days ago. So deals like this take a long time. But before the end of the week, I'm 100% sure will either be, pretty much done or done completely and announced in America. But yeah, that's Caicedo. I think it's going to come on to the next story. Talking about outgoings, I'm going to go to Matt Law, who has said Romelu Lukaku, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Hakim Ziyech will return to Chelsea on Tuesday. The squad will fly out today for the pre-season tour. Now, this is basically purgatory, staying and training with Chelsea whilst pretty much the rest of the squad go. I know Badiashile is going to stay at Chelsea, but not for transfer reasons, just for fitness reasons. But focusing on these 3 players, yeah. Lukaku, confirmed he's probably going to leave this summer. Well, 100%. Pochettino wants him to leave, Chelsea want him to leave, and he's had offers from Juventus. Of course, Juventus, that's Juventus fans saying they don't want Lukaku, but bridges burnt with Inter. It's Juventus or Saudi for you, my friend. AUBAMEYANG links with Marseille. Hakim Ziyech, links with Saudi, that fell through, but I believe he's going to go somewhere for around 10 million. Hudson-Odoi, who isn't on this, but yeah, he's training with the under-21s and probably going to be shipped off to Fulham. We had an offer from Fulham rejected, but that's just bartering, trying to get as much money as possible. Those are the 3 players that in purgatory on the red list for Chelsea to sell. But going on to an actual sale from Fabrizio Romano, saying Ethan Ampadu leaves Chelsea and will join Leeds United on a permanent deal agreement in place. Chelsea will receive 7 million fixed fee plus add-ons, as Phil Hay reported. Personal terms also agreed. Yeah, it has not worked out for Ethan Ampadu. Of course, broke out with Sarri with that crazy haircut. Went out alone ever since, and then just hasn't gone well. But Championship with Leeds, they'll probably come back up or finish relatively near the top. £7 million, add it onto the transfer targets, add it onto the transfer budget, and hopefully that will fund Caicedo, although only 10% of Caicedo, it is 10%. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for more Chelsea transfer news videos where Caicedo will get closer and I'll be talking about players like Cherki and all things like that. So yeah, see you then.